Hi YouTube. Today we're going to be talking about why I was wrong about something again. It seems like I'm wrong a lot. It's almost as if I'm a normal human being and I'm wrong about things. Weird, right? Oh, that Leo Vinci. Look how fucking gorgeous that is, dude. Look at that. Oh, hell yeah. Oh my god, so great. So great. Also got the black front fender on there now. I love the way that looks. I love it. So awesome. Oh my god, that sounds fucking awesome. So as you can tell, hopefully tell, what was I wrong about? Full exhausts. Holy shit, guys. Full exhausts. They're the best things ever. Like, I don't know how I lived without having a full exhaust before this. And it's funny because, like, really not much has changed about the bike other than it being a little louder. But then again, a lot about it has changed. The character of it, the audio sensations you get from it, the feedback you get from it. There's so much little things that an exhaust adds to the experience of riding a bike. Really for me, the power gains I could really care less about. It's what, like maybe like 5 horsepower at the most, right? Like I really don't care about 5 little horsepower. It's really much more about the sensation of riding it. It just sounds amazing now. It just sounds so much more rewarding. Like you can really hear it. Because on the face of it, you're like, okay, I'm gonna spend upwards of $1,000 to make my bike a little louder. That sounds pretty fucking stupid. And I was absolutely in that camp before I got this thing. I was like, why am I gonna spend so much money to just make my bike a little louder and get a little more power? That's really, really stupid. But that's not, like, it's so much more than that, right? It's so much more than that. Like, like, for me, whenever you, like, get in the garage and you see that fucking glorious looking pipe on it, you know that you put it on there yourself, and you start it up and you hear that just burble, that big old, like, startup sound, and then you get to rev it. It just adds so much to the experience. So I would just like to say that I was categorically wrong about exhaust. Absolutely. And it's funny because I know a lot of you, because for some reason my mic doesn't pick up exhaust sound very well. I have it dead catted up really nicely so you can hear my voice and not have much wind noise, but you don't really hear much of the exhaust sound. But I promise you, this thing is loud enough, dude. It makes all the right sounds. It burbles, pops, and crackles. Oh, it sounds so good. It sounds awesome. Like, it has heightened the experience of riding this motorcycle so much. I am never going to not have a full exhaust on my motorcycles ever again. Not only that, it has made the throttle response and the fueling and everything just unbelievably smooth. Then again, this motorcycle is known from coming from the factory with this god-awful jerky throttle, terrible fueling, just not very good overall. But it cleaned everything up so nicely. I love this thing now, man. It's so rewarding to ride. I cannot recommend Leo Vinci highly enough. This exhaust sounds amazing. It looks amazing too. Super high build quality. Love it. Sounds so good. I think next up for this bike is probably going to be a cartridge kit. The suspension is just so bad. Oh, this thing's so great. I cannot tell you how much I love this bike now. But yeah, I think a cartridge kit would really sort it out, would make it like amazing. Well, it would basically be a speed triple. It'd basically be between a street triple and a speed triple at that point. It's just constant auditory stimulus. That's the biggest difference. When you have a stock exhaust, you just don't get that feedback. You don't get that pure, it's so hard to explain, but I'll never go back. I'll never go back to having a stock exhaust. I need this now. Like, every bike I own from now on needs this. Absolutely. And it's tough too, because I mean, you look at the price point and you don't realize what it gets you, and you're just like, man, like, you know, full exhaust is upwards of $1,000. Sometimes these things get close to $2,000 if you're going with like a full titanium Akrapovic exhaust. But it just adds so much to the experience. You really, I mean, I've said this before, but you just get so close to the machine. Every minute change in the throttle corresponds to a slight exhaust change that you can hear now and feel, you know? I love it. I'm never going back. Never, ever going back. I mean, shit, these things get pricey, but I promise you it's worth it. Looking at the craftsmanship whenever I was putting the exhaust on, looking at all those welds, the pipe work, the bends, looking at the can itself, you're like, actually, this is priced pretty fairly, you know? For the craftsmanship that goes behind it, the work that goes behind making it, it's really not priced super expensively. You have to consider what the good is that you're buying. It's awesome too. Any wall or car you're near, you hear it bounce and echo and resonate. It's amazing. Like, I'm never going back. I'm never ever going back. I was so wrong about this. And I'll freely admit that, you know? Sometimes people get pissed off at me because like, oh, you're a flip-flopper on your opinions, but I'm a fucking human being. Like, we grow and evolve and change. I don't see why me admitting that I was wrong about something or evolving my opinion on something is a flip-flop. Like, I guess I'd be a bad politician then, but I don't see it that way. I see it as me gathering more evidence and understanding something more thoroughly and being willing to go back and think about something and be reasonable and thoughtful about whatever it is that I'm thinking about. I do that in every way, shape, and form in my life. And I think that's what's brought me success, honestly, because, you know, I've never been the type to just put my head down and keep working on something and not think about what it is that I'm doing. I'm constantly reevaluating, readjusting, tweaking, problem solving. I don't like doing one thing and that's it. Wouldn't it be worse if I got this exhaust and I was still like, oh no, it's better to not have an exhaust? Like, that wouldn't make any goddamn sense, you know? I don't know, that's just a little mini rant on that. I'm not a flip-flopper, I just like thinking about what it is that I'm doing. Fucking hell, I love this bike. I fucking love this thing. This is exactly how my buddy Mike's old FC09, the black one that I test rode like almost a year ago at this point, this is exactly what it felt like. And it's the reason I fell in love with it, because the fueling was good, the exhaust was just there, tons of torque. These bikes, if you just do a couple choice mods to them, are fucking awesome. They're so awesome. They're such total fucking hooligan bikes. I love it. This thing's fantastic. What time is it? Time to Brap? Is it Brap City time? No, it's 12:10. Okay, I'm good. Oh, these are new over here. What's this? Let's go explore. Sorry, guys. Taking a real estate detour. Is this new? What is this? Looks like an office. I guess it looks like a mixed-use development, but I don't see any residential. I think it's just office mixed use. Oh, but then it's got these little houses over here. There's a wall. Okay. Oh, listen to that. What the me? What the blue BRZ? Jesus Christ, I love this exhaust so much. I love it more than life itself. It's made this bike fucking amazing. Also, just shouts out to Pizzazz for providing such easy to use tuning. Like, I booted up the map and this thing runs fucking great. Idle's nice, fueling is perfect, like, it's fine. Giddy up! Fucking minivans stunting. Well, that was fucking dumb. Ran over a rock. A really big ass fucking rock. It'll be alright. How did I not see that? Okay. All good. Oh yeah, it's all good. Just slapped it a little bit. Yeah, just slapped the tire. It's all good. Well, boys, that's going to do it for today's vlog. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Appreciate every single one of you. I will catch you on the next one. Later.